Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's me coming back at you again with another vid. Now, I meant to get on this subject for a little while back when this fight got announced, but I decided I won't delay this any further, so I'll go ahead and speak my piece on it. So, Alexander Povetkin will be returning to the ring on July 1st in Moscow. He'll be facing heavyweight contender Audriy Rudenko. Now, those who don't know who Rudenko is, he is a pretty good fighter. He's 31-2 and 19 KOs. He's known for his fights against Lucas Brown, whatnot, and very competitive fight. Some people felt that Brown lost that fight. Some people felt that Brown won it. Some people felt Rudenko won it. Some people felt that Rudenko lost the fight. So either way as it goes, pretty decent contender. Now, what's interesting enough is that Rudenko he is ranked. He's ranked number 9 by the WBO. He's ranked number 13 by the IBF and ranked number 13 by the WBC. Now, the question comes into play whether is this fight is the what you call it? Is these sanctioning bodies are going to sanction this fight? So I know the WBC is not sanctioning it because they still have Povetkin under suspension at this point, and of course Povetkin and his team are trying to appeal that decision by the WBC, while at the same time they're still appealing the decision where the courts have ordered them to pay Wilder and his team millions and millions of dollars of damages for the reason why their first fight fell through back in May 2016. Yeah, that was scheduled for May 2016, so that's still going through pending pending appeals. But so that it's not too much to say about it. I expect Povetkin to win this fight. He's more technically sound than Rudenko. However, Rudenko does have a bit of boxing ability. You have to keep Povetkin at bay with his jab, trying to keep him from coming inside, whatnot. And make sure to be aware of that left hook, too, because Povetkin has a mean left hook. Kind of similar to how Mike Tyson used to throw those short left hooks coming inside. Of course, Teddy Atlas trained Povetkin at one point, so you can tell there's a similarity of style between Povetkin and Tyson to some degree as far as fighting style is concerned. But needless to say, interesting bout. But yet some are gonna probably contest this and say, well, Povetkin doesn't deserve to get back in the ring after what happened. The fact that he failed 2 drug tests. Some people do have a point about that. But however, we should also note that Antonio Tarver is still fighting. So, and Lucas Brown just recently fought, and he scored a first round knockout win over who was the American's name? I don't know. I can't really recall. But of course, the WBA didn't sanction that fight either. So it looks like Povetkin and Brown are going to have to they're going to have to They're going to have to really fight their way back up into the rankings. So, but again, as far as this fight's concerned, it'd be interesting to see if the WBA and the IBF is going to sanction. The WBA and the IBO are going to sanction this fight. So, well, actually, no. I'm sorry. The WBO and the IBF. I wonder if they're going to sanction this fight because I haven't heard anything about this yet. However, they did remove Povetkin from the rankings after the WBC did. So, we'll see as things develop days before the fight, which is scheduled July 1st. Very, very interesting. So let me know what your thoughts about this. Oh, by the way, we're all the so-called Povetkin fans. I know I've seen some couple guys make a video about Povetkin's in-ring return. So where are all the other fans? Shouldn't they be jumping up in joy, screaming hip-hop hooray for Povetkin's return? Come on, where are they? Well, it's a rhetorical question. We all knew they weren't really Povetkin fans. They were just apologists for the man because they were really hoping that he would be the guy to knock out Deontay Wilder, the guy that they love to hate so much. So, apparently that didn't happen. Povetkin had screwed that opportunity up twice. That fight may never happen, but hey, you never say never though. If Povetkin can work his way back up to the rankings, it will be a long process for him to do that. Then why not? But if Povetkin's got to do the same thing, if he has to work his way up and get back into the rankings, which he's trying to do, and so is Lucas Brown, then Antonio Tarver deserves the same treatment as well. Let me know what your thoughts about this. I'm out.